before Saint Ambrose lit the fire of faith in the heart of an empire. There was a quiet woman who lit the fire in his soul, Saint Marcellina, the sister who formed a saint, born around the year 330 in Trier, Gaul, now Germany. Marcellina came from nobility. Her father was a Roman prefect, and her mother a woman of deep faith. When she was still a young girl, her father died, and the family moved to Rome. There, Marcellina made a radical choice for a noblewoman. On Christmas Day, in the presence of Pope Liberius himself, she took a vow of virginity, choosing a life of prayer, penance, and spiritual motherhood over wealth, marriage, or comfort. She wasn't just a pious recluse, Marcellina was a mentor. Especially to her younger brother Ambrose. When he became Bishop of Milan unexpectedly in 374, it was Marcellina's example and guidance that helped him embrace his calling with wisdom and humility, while Ambrose preached, challenged emperors, and wrote theology that shaped the church. Marcellina prayed. Her cloistered life was the silent engine of his success, an example of how sanctity in the shadows often fuels the light in others. She never sought fame. But Saint Ambrose would later say that her holiness surpassed his own. Her legacy lived on through her spiritual daughters, young women she formed in chastity, faith, and courage in a time of imperial decadence. Saint Marcellina died around 398 AD. She was never a bishop, never a theologian, but she formed one of the greatest in church history. In her silence, the church found strength. In her purity, it found clarity. And in her hidden life, we find a model of holiness that changes the world. One soul at a time, Saint Marcellina, Virgin and Spiritual Mother. Pray for us. Her feast day, July 17th.